All right. So, what if I told you that you aren't 100% in control of your thoughts? You know, that voice in your head, the one that replays your embarrassing moments, obsesses over how you look, and is constantly keeping score of your wins and your failures, and just how you do in life. That's not actually you. You know, that's your ego. Philosopher Alan Watts said that most suffering comes from one mistake: thinking that the story of yourself is yourself. But here's the plot twist. Ego death doesn't mean disappearing. It means the story loses control. You know, this idea goes back thousands and thousands of years ago. Siddhartha Gautama taught that clinging to identity is what causes suffering. When you stop, defending an image of yourself that everybody else sees, insults stop, hurting you as much. Failure doesn't define you now. That one time you missed a goal in your soccer game, or you didn't do well on a test, that doesn't define you anymore. That's not going to make it so you only think about that one time. Fear of failure stops running the show. Ego death isn't supposed to be it's not supposed to be something that's scary. Ego death allows you to be free, essentially. You don't lose yourself, you lose the, illusion or mask of what your ego has presented you to be. You could be presented to be some narcissistic asshole, but deep down, that's not actually who you are. When you lose this illusion of yourself and you stop letting your ego control you, life gets a lot easier. You stop taking everything so personally. So one thing that I say is that stop waiting and stop hesitating. It's that simple. With that, see ya.